We're here to play Final Fantasy 16.
Yes, Clive or Sid has to continue.
I was like, I almost forgot, like, Clive was also called, Sid.
I will never forget. He is the first person to have it, like, gifted to him like a title.
Yeah. There we go. And I gotta change a few things in, like, Twitch, because I always have to. I'm surprised this game didn't caught on. But and now I would start with the annual promoting this stream. So everybody sit back, relax, and tell us your story. As for recently, I'm mostly in college and everything, so need deep in that, but I'm learning about 3D art, so like, bonus.
Art is hard.
Yay. I have not been awake that much today.
You can tell because
I mean, I work nights.
well, we're getting that big break, so hopefully we'll be streaming probably on Sunday for like Fate. A more
That works.
yeah.
It definitely works for me. Woohoo.
Yeah. We just have to get gluten on board too. Well, actually, we're still like in speed one in phase, so like, maybe, but also like, it won't be as fun because like gluten always tease me. She has a lot of fun with it.
As she should.
Stop bullying me.
Ever.
It's like, guys ever watching Dungeon Mastery?
Yes.
With Churchuk is Kosa, Leo? I mean, Lioness?
Ios.
Lioness. I was right. If that's what the silver lion, I was like, Lioness? Because you'd be surprised how many syllables starts with that. But yeah, when he's just cussing out Linus and using different languages, and Linus is like, please stop cussing me in a language I don't know.
Or he's too busy fawning over some sort of monster that he's going to eat to hear him.
You can milk a minotaur.
He was so happy. He was so happy it made his day.
Oh, I love Linus. He's such a goofball. I swear to people like to imagine him as autistic, and I'm like, you know what? I can actually see it. He doesn't have the greatest like.
He tries so hard.
I think he's like as much as I like edgy characters, I also like the goofball. Linus is definitely a goofball. Also, Dungeon Meshi as a whole is just fun. Like,
yes, it is.
It's literally a goofy kind of fantasy story that's like D&D. It does get more serious later on. It kind of has horror elements.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically a lot like a lot of the D&D campaigns I've been in, where it's just like it's it's gonna go off the rails. There's a major campaign in there, but it's gonna go off the rails.
I would love for us to all play D&D together. We gotta get like Dungeon Master and also some time.
Yes.
Well, I could say this: if we ever do it, it's definitely gonna be on Saturday because that's when Jay's off.
Mm-hmm. I can't help it.
I know.
Weekends it has to be.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But like, if you guys have to choose, would you do D&D with some sort of fandom specialty, like a Pokemon or Digimon?
I mean, it honestly doesn't matter for me because it's fun to just do anything when it comes down to it.
Okay, would you jump into it if you did like a Fate one?
Yeah, that would be fun too. Like, it's more the group that's the thing than
Yeah.
it is like the campaign itself, because you can make anything fun with the group.
I say that because I am in the D&D group, and so it's gluten. I'm doing regular D&D. Gluten's even the Digimon one. Oh wait, how's that going?
They're currently having some scheduling issues because of power issues for some of our players.
That happens. My group, we were supposed to do one today, but my group got canceled because it being DM had college, which I can't blame.
And we won't be able to do the. Well, we might not be able to do the October 3rd one because DM is going to do train stuff. As in, actually train. We're going on a train.
Oh, we go on a train? You guys go on a train?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They get to go on a train.
Okay.
I'm jealous.
Now we can finally begin.
Yeah, train.
Continue on our way.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of pep here, nuts and all.
Stews. Awfully thin these days.
Oh, what do you expect?
I can't
Farmers
just
are
pay
abandoning their
attention to the
fields
map.
and traders their roots. Most of what we have now.
Come back. Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
How are you feeling, Joshua? Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be.
Oh, hold on. I think my dad's here, so give me.
Hey.
Do
I'm back. Give me a sec.
no.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to open the door for my dad.
Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body
Yay.
still bears the
No
burden of every
walkout.
spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Odin
Ah, it
is
was
powerful.
crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Oh, nice.
What is this place?
You can use an instrument.
Don't move.
Yeah, that's the prince. The demon of the Holy Empire.
Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Now hold on.
Problem.
Harry's stealing your stuff.
He is. Meanwhile, I'm in the background just going through this twisted plot. It's fun finding out. Welcome back.
So,
Sorry, but my dad just wanted me to know if I ate already.
Gotcha.
fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then ultimately? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
That means he's gonna help us.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on
Bye-bye,
where we're putting
stream.
into port, mind.
It should be
Yes.
back.
It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile. And that we'll be attacked on sight.
It's not back.
Fire?
We must find a place they won't think to
No.
attack. And I have an idea who might
Oh.
know of one.
Oh dear.
Guys.
Professor, I'll go and tell you coming.
You
While you're
alive?
crossing our
Yeah,
course,
I'm live.
I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his
I don't know
brains
what
about
happened on
Ultima.
this talk.
Stream?
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey.
Stream
They
went.
may not be easy to
Bye-bye.
come by in Ash.
It's
Give it-
back now.
It went bye bye, then it came back, and then it went bye bye
Stop.
again.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
But that happened. But let's do this. Let's do this. Side quest real quick before we leave.
Guys,
All the
That's
side
important.
quests.
You have to do the side quest. I don't know what to say.
Important. They must be done.
That's over here somewhere. No, no. Mm. Something to click on, though. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh well. Never mind, no side quest. We have to do the Bowman main quest.
I still say it with a compliment.
Say,
With the cultists and Ultima having a great plan that we don't really believe is a great one.
Oh wait, there's a side quest. Up here? No wait, that's the other one.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
Wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
There it's the downstairs. Oh wait.
How was she? The Enterprise.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only Mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
It'll do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
You better, otherwise you would lose them. Because of bombs. You know how many 4th of July videos I've seen about people losing their limbs?
With Canva in the hands of Akashic, we need to find another port. Preferably one of them.
You need anything, you just ask. We might not have your uncle's resources, but resourcefulness.
covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Damn it. The whole village is turned. That'll do, girl.
There should be someone here.
Time to fight.
Your boy Togo! Yeah.
I'll need to deal with these ones first. Echo. This is it.
Not here, so let's go. So let's go out.
Okay.
Do.
Come on.
I was just here, you dingus. The enemy AI. There we go. I wish the game would just let me just drop across to walk to walk instead of let me just bother the map.
down.
No more BS. So let's get out of here. Oh, an area I have not been into before.
Let's get lost.
State of you.
That's just how it goes.
Jade, I think you're the only person who can possibly get lost everywhere on the open board on the single path because it does the shiny in the woods.
It's possible.
Oh wait, one path.
Ah!
Shut up. It's literally right next door. See? On the right path. Oh, that's a robot. I was like, what the heck is that?
Enough of you, are there? Thanks, Gal. That's all of them.
See, I was correct.
You say this after you already got lost.
But I corrected myself. It was literally right next door.
You've already proven that I'm not the only one that gets lost, so ha 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 ha.
You're gonna hold this over my head, are you?
I at least had to say it once.
Nicks and lumps, a lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
Ah, that's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit into the smelter right away! May I I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Now we got Bigfoot. With 2 Ds. That's the achievement.
So, she don't need sails or oars, but she's still the...
But now, we get to back to the main quest.
I still say it were a compliment.
Say. Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Thom. The one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash.
So
much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
So basically, he's the one and only king.
You had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were right bastard.
In that case, we don't need to listen to any advisors, right?
Hard. It wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
In that case, there's no need to listen to any advisors, right?
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks.
Okay, good, because the ones that we've seen so far look like cultists.
Intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visitors.
They're not cultists, James.
Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall
He was
now.
government
So you
official.
say.
I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I feel like Jay's that meme about the guy with the butterfly saying, "Is this a board?" Papa Jay is like, "Is this a cart?"
I mean, it would help if we stopped finding cults.
Well, this is a cart.
So you say.
Glutton, back me up. This isn't a cart. Glutton?
All religions are as cult.
It's not a cart. It's a government. It's government officials. It's not a cart. What are you two talking about?
I mean, governments can double as cults.
Oh wait, what?
It's possible to both be a government and a cult at the same time.
Wait, yeah.
See?
That's usually like really malicious tweets that take over like the government.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And
not called. That was just the government. It's not. The Republicans not that malicious.
To uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important,
all I have to do is fervently believe in something.
Now, however, I believe I know where to find a more complete example. One that will reveal all we see.
Jeez, what the hell?
Mr. Clive, have you ever in your travels
I want to say, if you're talking about real life democracy, is some sort of gang war. But
there was once a time when the faith flourished. The oldest
if you're talking about in this game, we totally have government cult.
Hold on.
Hints
Oh no, my dad's calling me.
Do
Oh, hi Rita. What you doing? Okay, I'm deciding to toss every water bottle that you see on the ground. All right. That is definitely your way. What if I want to drink this water bottle? Oh, it still goes on the ground? Okay. Okay. Of course. Thank you, Meow Meow, for your very vital opinion on that.
Gosh, what did I miss? And yes, a gluten is not a call. I mean, Jade is not a call. I keep saying gluten.
Oh, I mean, Colt.
It's not a call, Jade.
It's Colt.
No,
it is.
Don't you start.
It will start.
Why?
I think it might be your reaction.
These are my friends, everybody. Anyhow, let's go back to the Gatsby game.
Dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us.
So then we might learn more about Ultima now.
Possible without the
because they haven't really put in like the new religion now.
To think.
And the old
carried a
temple's
copy of
dead.
my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Lyd said I can ride the Enterprise next. No, she didn't. She said I could.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stonehere by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
I'm gonna try to see if there's any side quest there. Hee.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
How do you split this?
Side quest!
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Please, Your Grace. My Lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but... But His Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
For Joshua? Anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it? The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood?
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct. and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Anan.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it. Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yote.
Better collect the shiny before Jade yells at me.
The shinies are important, okay?
Enough to yell at me, though?
They are the meaning of life in game. Aside from running around everywhere.
Yote.
Did you say running around in your underwear?
Will this be enough?
It's not. I said running around everywhere.
Ah. I was gonna say that's the most unapologetic thing you ever said, Jay. And that same lot.
I'm sure it will serve
I
us
think
until we
the
can find
only
another
character
source.
I've ever seen run around in their underwear is when somebody played Breath of the Wild Link,
You and his Grace are
and
very much
he
alike,
basically
you know.
had like rags
You
in the
think only
beginning.
of how you might help others, and never of the danger
You know,
to
you can beat the
yourselves.
final boss with just
No more than
rags.
you have minding my brother.
I
You've
do.
risked a lot for him.
That you talk to the king, and he basically says, "Don't. You can go to the castle, but don't go there. Go to this town."
beg you,
The I've
Do
noticed
not
some
give
people
too
take
much
that
of
as a
yourself for the
challenge.
sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let me update some. Okay. Better save too.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Now let's get on to the. Now let's get on to the whole new nation.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you.
Oof.
But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it. Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
This place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
Oh, what happened here? This really look like a fight.
Thanks, Gal.
I knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and Akashic here.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time. Slow. Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
I can't summon my chocobo. So I hate them.
Aye, aye.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slathering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
I gotta go. Gotta get ready for work and everything. Later, guys.
See you later.
Stay out of trouble.
See you later.
I always do.
Bye.
Mostly.
Let's see here.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
I think we continue for until like 9:30. And then we stop.
There.
There's no one really here.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua. Let's go.
Yeah!
Love the trees.
Ugh, this place reeks like a Morble's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
I can't really get off.
Straight home now. Come on. Run like the wind. This won't be easy.
And then
Nice try.
girl.
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal. No.
I don't think Toga's the one that's scared.
That must
So I can't really blame him. I get a face too.
Thanks, girl.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap!
No quarter!
Like this? A question for later, Gap. Here they come!
Thanks, boy.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
Then don't.
That is sound advice. You don't want to tighten. Oh. tank guy who just drive by really fast. Ooh, level up!
Gav. Gav!
Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
That was fast.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use. I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who?
B. 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 B.
My
Puppy.
kind travelers.
Wait, you pregnant?
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arche. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad.
Or be in Final Fantasy if it wasn't the end of the world.
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canberra. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be... The mural is complete. Ultima and this vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
Hey, Leviathan mention.
Where is the Phoenix? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
I will admit, I don't get this. But did you?
So that's how it's gonna be then.
Oh. So funny.
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
I know the thing. I think like the Phoenix was behind it, but I didn't know what the significance of being behind
If I don't
Ultima is.
return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet. If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow. And so will I.
Okay, gonna end this right now. See you next time. And also, I have a special announcement. So you see, I made a patrol, basically saying what game should I play for October. There's 2 new releases going on. Amber Islands, which is a kind of like the what's it called? Animal Crossing, but with dinosaurs. And the other is Nava, which is like the end of the world, and you have some imposters with a white wolf. It is very episodic, and you can only vote on Patreon. So yeah, here are my links. There's other posts for like Patreon too. I also can draw for you. Here are my other links. And like the patrols are either Amber Island, Nirvana, or both. I can stream both if I get my hands on it. And of course my Discord, which you can best reach me. Anyhow, thank you. I hope you all have a